So playing laser tag with my iPhone at first was really kind of incredible. But after about 15 minutes, the novelty kind of started to wear off, and it was just like, oh, I'm just holding this plastic piece of crap with my phone in it and shooting at a dude.
Wow, playing Nerf Lazer Tag was some old school fun / my iPhone stuck on top of that.
To set up this laser tag thing, like you need an iPhone, you download the app, and then there's like this plastic thing that you like sit it in and then clamp it down and sort of plug into the headphone jack.
Like it tracks your hits. Like you can actually see the laser fly out. There's all these gaming elements to it. You have power-ups and special attacks and a shield.
And oh, he's getting me with and what is this blue thing? Oh, it's the shield. Thanks for telling me about that.
It's using your camera for the AR stuff. Awesome.
Having the toy was cool. Made me a little more adventurous.
Not having to touch the device as the primary interaction source for a game, like the way that Nerf did, I think is pretty awesome.
You gotta ham it up. You gotta like get real into it. You gotta grab whatever's around and try to make it like you're in some kind of intense contest. What this device does is allows you to sort of channel some of that heightened sense of drama, the drama that comes along with staging something. And that's something that doesn't exist a lot in video games.
I wouldn't call it innovative, but it was definitely one of those things where it's not too far-fetched to use AR in that degree. Whereas like the Vita thing where you have to like sit there and, you know, here's your fighters playing on the screen and you gotta hold it still while your fighters are, you know.
It feels to me like this is augmented reality tech sort of finding a cool niche and finding a natural fit.
It's interesting. I think there's a lot of use for iPhone applications like this that use augmented reality, both in gaming and outside of gaming. For example, you know, I don't know, my iPhone just started doing turn-by-turn directions, and I still have to look down at the phone sometimes to see like its image of the road in front of me. But I would rather just have the iPhone sitting on my dashboard using the camera and then just putting the augmented Google Maps over the top of that.
Do I want to see, you know, Crysis 4 use a laser tag peripheral for me to play as a nano-suited dude? I don't think so. But I do really like the laser tag thing. I think that looking to those kind of experiences, those kind of play experiences, and figuring out how can, you know, this portable video game screen, how can that augment my play?
Right now, all I see is this red beam shooting you, and then like this, let's say you had sensors that were like kick pads wired to your clothes, and like every time you got shot, like the kick pad would shock you a little bit or something. That'd be pretty sweet.
Probably the augmented reality is going to go a step further. You're probably not even going to have a physical Nerf gun. You know, you're just going to have the glasses and you're just going to hold your hand out, and when you swap weapons, you'll physically see like the weapon swap in your hands.
Having this kind of thing available to like the youth puts me in a curmudgeonly mood, but not because I'm like, I wish I had that when I was a kid, but because it makes me think like, oh crap, like 30 years from now, these kids who are running around pew-pewing each other are, you know, tech developers, are game developers, and they were weaned on this stuff. Like where does that lead them?
And then plus you get to do barrel rolls while you're playing laser tag. So can't do that. You can't do that playing Angry Birds.